Hey, I had a lot planned for you guys, like, because I found out that my phone can record videos, but I forgot to hit the record button the whole time, and, like, I forgot to hit the record button just now, like, when I tried to start this video. So, I guess now I know, so next week I'll have, like, illustrations to show you what I did today instead of just telling you. Um, but today I'll just tell you I woke up at, like, 7:45 to go to work in the dining halls. And that was really good because the dishwasher was broken, so we just put out paper plates and cups and stuff, and just washed the pots and pans that the chefs brought in the whole time. So I'd spend like 10 minutes washing a pan just because there wasn't that much to do. Um, I started getting a cold like late last night, and it just got kind of worse today. And let's see. Um, I tried to take these, but it just made me feel sick and it gave me a headache. And then like I looked and it has zinc in it. And like, remember that one time like I threw up on the day of like our middle school graduation and I couldn't walk? Um, like that was because I took like a zinc vitamin, and so I'm probably allergic to zinc. Like my uncle Richard is allergic to zinc and copper, so um, yeah. But I guess it only had a little bit of zinc in it because I didn't throw up or anything. Um, no classes today because it's still fall break until tomorrow. Um, let's see, I didn't take a nap today, but I went to homework house, and that was really nice, except there's this one girl in the room whose tutor, like, never showed up. It was ridiculous, and, like, I looked at the girl's chart later. She had been showing up the last 2 days. I don't know what happened. It's actually a woman. No, I can't say that. I think it's, like, a high school girl or something tutoring her. But, so, like, halfway through the day, one of my girls was like, my little sister needs help with her homework, and I can't just say no to that. So, like, I had to keep my girls busy somehow and help, like, some random girl with, like, seriously 3 or 4 pages of homework. Um, but I have this one girl who's, like, really good with math, and so I set her up with, like, my other girl who's not so good. And I told them to do this, like, to read this workbook to each other, and I totally just thought they were just gonna not do it. But, I glanced over and I saw that, like, the girl who's really good at math had made a right triangle out of clay with, like, the little angle marker in it and everything. And I was like, that's so awesome. And, like, I went up to her and I was like, Desiree, did you just make a right triangle out of clay? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, that's awesome. And, yeah, so I'm really glad I have a girl who's, like, good at math because I can, well, actually today I did, like, have her teach the other girls how to do things, and I think they learn really well that way because they understand each other's language more than they understand me. Plus, I do math like the weird algebraic college way, like not necessarily the way they're used to. Um, and they're starting to get to algebra also, speaking of algebra, which is really good because I'm way better at like algebraic language now than I am at like long division and multiplying by decimals longhand and stuff like that. Let's see. I did something before homework house. Oh yeah, I went to the drugstore to buy some pads, and then like, where are you going, Zoe?
Oh, right here.
And then like, I looked at the. You should like pretty much always read labels. Is basically what I learned today with like the zinc thing, and like the pads turned out to be like long, and I hate long pads because they're always like seriously like a mile long, and I can't stand them. And yeah, I don't know, it's hard to read the labels when you're in a hurry. I also refuse to buy pads that, like, brag about how quiet they are because I find that offensive that they would, like, want a woman's period to be quiet. Anyway, oh, and so we came back today. She was gone for, like, 2 days, 'cause she lives in New York. But yeah, she came back today, so I'm not alone anymore, so I don't, like, have to feel crazy talking to myself. Um, let's see, for lunch today I had hamburgers, and for dinner I had like vegan pasta at this house that only serves vegan food. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, I took the bus to work like I always do to homework house. And there was this like guy on the bus, and there's like a big black guy and a little old woman, and they seemed to know each other. They were like talking about Christianity, and the guy was like telling her how he had a friend who had like died and come back to life multiple times, which is like plausible because that happens to people, you know. But then like he said that when his friend was like telling him these stories, he like suddenly grabbed his cross necklace and like collapsed, and he saw his friend's like soul rise out of his body. And then like his friend woke up again and was like, that wasn't the first time that happened to me. And I kind of stopped listening, but then like later I started listening to them again, and the guy was talking about how like after the earthquake happened, which he called it something different, like an earth tremor, like he got an email from like one of his lady friends who said that she had been trying to contact him 3 days before with like pictures of Jesus in the sky that had been seen in the area. And it was just really weird. There are like a lot of rednecks around here because like Smith is like honestly in the middle of the country, even though like the center of Northampton looks really urban. Another cool trivial thing is that when I go to work, I get to like take the bus through East Hampton, and I found out recently that Bob Dylan used to live in East Hampton. Like I read it in his autobiography. He said it was really family friendly, and the way he describes it, it like sounds a lot like Northampton, and I think that's pretty cool. He lived like 5 minutes away from here. I'm probably going to get the vice president to cut my bangs. She does haircuts. Her hair's really cute, so I trust her. But not tonight because I probably won't have time. Let me look at my planner to see what I have. I have to read like half of a Batman comic that the HR lent me, The Long Halloween. Yesterday I read Year One for the first time, and that was really good. I have to like go online and discuss this thing I read last night that I barely remember, and probably like highlight parts of it to discuss in class. Gotta work a little more on my Godfather presentation, due in 6 days. I'm almost done with it, I think, though. And readings for East Asian Studies, that's probably just in the textbook. I'm probably gonna like watch this video on the Tuskegee experiment again, because like when my biology professor was talking about what to go over for the final exam, for some reason he like emphasized that video. And then I just have a bunch of math. I have to do like 2 problems to hand in, do another section to do like 4 practice problems. And that's actually like it's not that much homework. It'll probably take me like 5 hours though. But yeah, so basically that was like my whole day, and that's what's gonna happen next. I tell you how many steps I got today. I got 9,450 steps, which isn't good. I should have 10,000, but I have a cold today, so whatever. Yeah, that's about it. Bye, everybody. What do you say in Italian? How do you say goodbye in Italian?
I don't know, I speak French.
Oh, it's like, arrivederci.
Oh, yeah.
Arrivederci. Bye. Wait, it's still going. Hold on.